I start driving though, before I start driving, I left Staples. I feel like I outdid myself. This is probably before I show you guys what I did. This is probably the one I did. One, two, three, maybe the fourth picture that I've done like this for a TV show cast member. But this one I feel like is the most, the best, and the most creative one. So good and so creative that I almost want to just like, I should have made two copies and been like, can you sign one of these for me to keep? And can I take one? I mean, can I give you one and take one? Take a penny, leave a penny. That's what I did with Kara. I left her one and I made one for myself. It was like so good. But anyways, look, this is the actual. So I had this vision, right? I had this vision in my head when she did her Elle Woods speech, Legally Blonde, and I was like, let me take this, the actual movie cover, and then replace Elle Woods with her finale night picture. Um, you see Vinny over here, second place, and you see third place, Morgan over here, and then on the other side, we got Rachel, Keanu, and Ava, right? So yeah, this came out like 100 times better than I expected it to. Like I saw this, I was like, Mark, you outdid yourself with this one. So what I do with these, I said on my Discord, I wish that I knew how to do Photoshop. So all I do is I create the whole concept in my head, and then I take the pictures, and then I go on Fiverr. I send the Photoshop experts all my vision, and then they put it together for me. I print it out, and then when I go meet whoever it is that I'm going to meet, which in this case is going to be Ashley, I give this to them. I can't wait to see her reaction to this. I feel like if she doesn't give me an interview after this, I quit. Like I'm just never going back to one of these things ever again. But this is the best one that I've ever done. It's not even close. I'm looking at it, and this is by far like the very best one that I have ever done. I've just been sitting in the parking lot admiring this for the last 10 minutes before I even got on the live. And I'm going to look at it some more before I give it to her because I'm jealous of my own thing and wishing that I just had it. I'm wishing that I just had another one so that I could just get her to sign it and keep it as memorabilia, like Big Brother memorabilia. But I mean, you know what? Just remember that for next time. That's just a note to self. If you ever something, if you ever make something that good, consider what you want to do with it first. That was excellent. Patting myself on the back. Okay, chocolate. Ooh, chocolate has beat you to the punch every day though. I'm gonna be honest with you, Cast Wash Wash. We are three-quarters of the way done with the month of October. We're October 22nd, and this month, chocolate is so far ahead of you that she would literally have to just not clock in for the rest of the month to lose that Employee of the Month award. Honestly, I would love to just stir some stuff up and be like, if you compete really hard, No, but if chocolate shows up and you show up, even if you had gotten here a second before she did, the lead is still significant. The lead is too significant for you to overcome. So I have to be honest with you. Legally brunette. I could have another one made. However, um, I don't know. I could have another one made. Could I have another one made fast enough? Really that's really the issue here, because it doesn't take long to make. It's just a simple amount. It's just a simple process of like printing the picture out and laminating it. So that's no biggie. But Staples, the problem is Staples um, always has all these lines of people that I don't know if it would get done fast enough. Uh, but I would really love to have another one. Okay. Is this Meadowbrook Parkway South? I don't know. I'm not sure if I merged onto the correct highway. I thought you were getting an autograph. I always give these away. When I did Kara's one, I happened to not give hers away because I'm just such a big Kara fan. Hold on one second. Yeah, what I was saying is that I always give these things away whenever I make them. When I made the one for Sam, when I made the one for I made some for other people. I always give them away. I never wanted one back, or I never wanted to keep one before this one, because before this one all the other ones that I made were kind of um they were so specific to the person that I wouldn't even want to have it. It's something that I put words on it, like thanks for such and such. But this one is like movie poster. I made like a movie poster. I don't need it. It's okay. That's just me randomly just looking at it and feeling so happy about how it looks that I just randomly wanted an autograph on it. But it looks like something that should have an autograph. Good catch, but I'm reading. Go ahead and give it in Chicago. Give it to Chicago. Give it to Chicago. We call it Chocolate Chicago. You got it before I did. It's not that serious. Bummer. Chocolate doesn't understand the context of me being. In fairness, I don't either. Ma, did they know? Did who know who was? Yeah, I thought it was Thursday. I know I kept saying Thursday. That's because I thought it was Thursday, but I think I got my wires crossed because the only day that I ever watched The Amazing Race. The Amazing Race comes on today, right? Isn't The Amazing Race like it comes on after Survivor, correct? 9:30, is that it? 9:30 to 11, is that when The Amazing Race comes on? Chocolate, are you a December Capricorn or I should have made. Y'all are making me want to get a second copy. Y'all are making me want to create a second copy. I might see if I can get a copy made before I leave, because literally this feels too nice to give away. Like, feels like I have to have one and add it to my wall. I might do that. It's a story. I might do that. I actually, you guys might have actually. I need to not have these conversations with myself on live because it's making me want to just quickly try to create another one. I should have asked them right there at the Staples that I was at, like, can y'all do this right this second? Yeah, today. If it was tomorrow, I definitely would have made another one. What am I wearing? Honestly, I'm probably wearing the same clothes that I wore to work. Because work went extra long, and I had to leave within the next couple of hours. So I'm here hoping that today was going to be a shorter day and I could leave early, and I ended up leaving actually late. So we're probably gonna repeat the same outfit I wore to work yesterday, which is all good. It's not gonna make a difference. It's a nice outfit. The outfit doesn't even matter this time. Honestly, when I was creating this picture, when I decided to create this picture, I was out looking for, like, I wanted to make a custom shirt also that had my brand on the shirt. That's what I was thinking to do. But then I was just like, I don't know if wearing the branded shirt is gonna make that big of a difference anyway. The picture is gonna make an impact. The picture is going to make an impact. Because I guarantee you, nothing that she sees, gets, receives, or has gotten to this point is this. That's what I can always say whenever I bring something for a cast member, is that whenever they receive it, they're like, I've gotten a lot of things from the fans. And like, even still today when I talked to Kara, she's like, those stars that you gave me that day, that she said, I receive a lot of beautiful gifts from the fans. And that one is the most memorable one. That's hard to do. That's hard to do for someone who's been on TV for 20 years. To find something to give them that has never been done in 20 years. A third copy. Do you really want one? Who would want one of those? Would any of you? I know chocolate is probably serious. Wait, cast wash. My bad. The sun is bright. Cast wash is probably serious. Um, I would make an extra one or extra one. How about this? If anyone wants one, if anyone wants a signed copy of that, I I shouldn't say that, because then what if 10 people tell me that? And I don't want to look like that person who's just making them all to send them off. Forget about it. That was about to be an overpromise. Okay, I'll pay for one. I'll pay for one. I'll give you a more concrete answer when I get to where I'm going and I can think about it a bit better. I never had one come out so good, honestly. It's because I saw it when it was completed, but I don't know why the colors maybe and the creativity. When I printed it, it looked like a whole different picture. I was like, how did this come out so good? I thought of this thing. I was laying in bed at like midnight, and I was like, what could I give Ashley? And then the things I've given everyone else. How about the Legally Blonde poster? So I looked it up. I'm like, this silhouette of her finale night episode looks like it could potentially fit perfectly where Reese Witherspoon is in the actual picture. Change her name at the top. I had a couple ideas that I left alone because sometimes I do too much, but I wanted to figure out a way to throw in Big Brother 27 and maybe like some other stuff. But this is clean. This came out super clean, y'all. I'm gonna get it. If I ever make another one or get another one made, I'm gonna try to get that guy, keep that same guy that I used for that. Yeah, my grandparents. I might stream it tonight. I assume you're talking about Amazing Race. Don't forget to bring a good marker. I have some solid markers. Ah, excuse me. Sorry about that. Excuse me. She won't get anything like it. My gifts are one of a kind. My interviews are one of a kind. Shoot, my conversations are one of a kind. It just is what it is. I feel like if I was stronger at being more consistent, I would break the formula. I think consistency is my downfall. Cause I'll do something like this, which I know, I guarantee y'all is going to get one of the biggest reactions that I've ever gotten from anything. Probably more than those stars. Possibly more than those stars that I gave Tara, and more than that golf trophy thing that I gave Olivia from the challenge. I know that she's about to laugh and show us all her tats. That's my prediction. When she sees that thing, she's gonna laugh really hard, like a snotty laugh. And then she's gonna laugh again when she notices the background having the final five in the background. Um, yeah, that's gonna be cool. I live for their reactions to those things, honestly. I'm like, I when I finish with them, I'm like, I just can't wait to see what you do when you see that. I just stand back and watch the show. The Ashley photo he made. Hey, hey, fool. Nice one. Thank you. Getting the signed one would be oh you so are you just gonna do it like that? What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? Are you talking about am I giving it to her, or am I putting it in something, or am I adding something to it? Explain more what you mean. The reaction being recorded, chocolate. You already know. That's what I do. Before I even give it to her, I will have the camera set up. I'll have the camera set up. That's that's how it's done. Because it's an entire waste to just hand something to somebody and not capture their reaction. This is for the content, man. This is for the content. I'm a content savant. I don't just go to events. I don't just event just to event. But again, this event was $12. Because if it was like the normal cost of all these other events, I would say I'm trying to get the most bang for my buck. But it was very little money actually that it cost. So I feel like just getting to go there and meet her is already worth the $12. Not to mention Tucka is gonna be there, and his brother Eric. Ashley, Hannah's gonna be there. I think those are the only people that I'm concerned about. I'll put it like that. Out of the list of whatever people I saw, that was the main. I don't think there was anyone else that I felt like I needed to see, but because I enjoyed an event of like Tucker, Matt from his season, and Kenny from his season, because Tucker was that Tucker was that fun. Like Matt was pretty cool. Kenny was okay. Oz was there. Hannah showed up. Hannah showed up at the last minute. You know, I love meeting up with Hannah, but you know, I've met up with her so many times. It doesn't make it any less nice when I meet her, but it's different. Okay, chocolate. You never explained what you meant. I do want one, but I know that's an over request. I'm gonna put it on again for those who didn't see the beginning. I mean, I know you could always just rewind to the beginning, but once I stop the car, which is shortly, I'm gonna put it on the screen again for y'all to witness it in all its glory. Now, the last time that I actually handed someone one of these and asked for an interview was Sam. Sam when she had just come off winning the circle. I know it's a different type of red tape though, because Sam was not CBS. But anyways, regardless of any of that, I gave Sam that thing. She like screamed and cried, and she's like, "This is for me! Oh my god!" I still have that video somewhere. And then I asked her for an interview, and she was like, "What do you want? Interview? You want me to show up and do an event with you, co-host something?" Like, she kind of overpromised. She was that excited about what I had given her, which was also very thoughtful, but much less on the creativity side. That thing that I gave her was like a little montage of some of her circle moments. not montage, sorry, collage, like a little bit of a collage, some of her circle moments, and then I put like a thing on there where I said something like, "Thank you for being your best authentic self and giving everyone permission to do the same." Put that on there. So it's a nice little personal touch. But this one was like a perfect for Ashley's whole persona and also her sense of humor. The circle comes on season. I think I skipped over season 6. I started watching season 6, but season 6 had an AI named Max, not Matt. His name was Max. And then season 6 they had an AI named Max, and then so I wasn't interested. And then season 7 came on, and then some people in my comment section were like, "Yo, you're missing out on season 7. It's actually good." So I took a look at season 7, and I liked it. Did I like it as much as season 5? No. Did I like it as much as season 1? Also no. Those are my top 2 favorite seasons, and I also liked. I can't remember the other one. I think there was a guy named Frankie who won a season, whatever season that was. I don't know if that was season 4. I can't remember, but I liked that season. I don't think I saw season 2 or 3, if I remember correctly. I've seen like 4 out of 7 seasons of The Circle. Once I saw season 5, I felt like I got this unrealistic expectation. The same thing happened to me with Big Brother. Big Brother season 16 is the first season I ever watched, and it was so action packed that I expected every single season was like that. And as I started watching other seasons, and then I watched season 10, which was so strategic. And then from 10, I can't remember. But anyways, I watched like some of the most classic seasons. So then when I got to 22, I was like, what's happening here? I'm slipping on trolls eating lettuce. Let's see what the last troll said. Can you send me $40? Hmm. Can you send me $40? TV22, yes. Well, I went into it with a clean slate of expectations. I didn't know Big Brother like that, but I knew the seasons that I had went back and watched, and it was no comparison to any of those. And I was like, is this the real Big Brother? So contrary to some people who said I want to stop watching Big Brother, I wanted to stop, or I did stop watching Big Brother because of the cookout season. Like, if season 23 did not have me as invested as it did, I wouldn't have wanted to watch it. I wouldn't have wanted to watch Big Brother. When I say it, I mean I wouldn't have wanted to continue watching Big Brother because I was not a super invested super fan at that point. I was only watching Big Brother at that stage because at that point in time was when they started to get so many Big Brother players on the challenge. And I mentioned this story before, like there was this season where Bailey and Casey were on the challenge. And there was a segment where Bailey and Casey were fighting, and Casey was basically telling Bailey that she was doing this as an act because Bailey was crying, and she was basically insinuating in that challenge season that herself and Casey had like somewhat of a romantic relationship on Big Brother, and Casey was like, "No, we didn't. Like, we were friends. There's never any of that energy that you're talking about." So I didn't know what was true or what was not true because I had never watched it. So I went to that season and watched it and saw that indeed Casey was telling the truth and Bailey was not. So it did lead me to believe that she was just trying to make herself a TV moment on the challenge. And then I wanted to watch Josh's season because I'm like, Big Brother must be a very different game. Because I still remember when he came on there and he was like, "I'm the first Latino Big Brother winner. This, this, this," and I was just like, how did he win? What kind of game is it that he could win? Because he's so bad at this game. And then I watched him and then I understood. Shout out to Paul, the real winner. Um, today's stock is so low. Yeah, it really is. Bailey and Swaggy. I call him Swaggy. Bailey and Swaggy stay lying. Yeah, that's crazy. What are the odds of that? Losing by one vote back to back seasons. That's rough. That is rough. Do, 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 do. Don't let the sun go down on me. Okay. Yeah. So for anyone who didn't see, I'm gonna put it on the screen again. For anyone who didn't see my masterpiece. Hold on. For anyone who didn't see my masterpiece. Oh. I wish I still had my holder. Did chocolate disappear? Because chocolate was like, "Are you gonna give it to her just like that?" And I'm like, "Just like what? Explain." And then chocolate. One thing about chocolate, she is great for asking a question, and then I answer her immediately, and she's gone like seconds later. All right. So that's the. I don't even know if it does it justice. You guys seeing it like here like this, but the colors look slightly different. But the pink is popping. He even put the books. Oh, I just noticed that. You know what? That's a minor thing. You know, the nail polish being a different color. That's a minor thing. It's okay. Maybe she was styling differently that day. But chocolate doesn't answer. Do you see it? Is there an answer? Tell me. Did she answer when she said to me, "Are you gonna give it to her just like that?" Is there an answer in there? Because I don't see one. Oh, put it okay. So Cass always be trying to gaslight me because she definitely did not say an answer to what I asked. Yeah, I tried to find something to put it in, but I unfortunately I'm leaving in a couple hours, so I'm very thorough with that stuff. But I thought it was Thursday. That's the whole thing. That's the reason why. Like, if I saw this, if I saw this today and I knew that I had time, I might ask that guy to change the nail polish to make the nail polish match on both sides, and then I'd find like a little envelope to put it in. But I don't have enough time for any of that, so it's going in the Staples bag. The Staples bag is going to be what it is. And then the other part of it is it's something I'm giving to her, but this is not my bestie that I'm passing the gift to. So I think the effect, wow, it would be nice to wrap it up in a nice bow. It's also not necessary. And the main thing is I just don't have time. Even if I had gotten out of work a little bit earlier, I might have done that. But like I said, I have a very short amount of time before I have to actually leave for this thing. Hi, Michael. Who's bag? Let's see. Does the show start at 9:30? I don't know if anyone answered that either. I'm pretty sure The Amazing Race starts at 9:30, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I might take a nap also within the next 10 minutes. I think it might be nap time. Now, the second picture part, I'm so considering it. And I guess the one thing about the picture, right? When you order a picture to be made out at Staples, if they happen to not get it done before it's time for me to leave, I don't have to pay for it because they don't pay you. They don't pay you to get the picture printed out. And if you don't pick it up by a certain time, it just times out, and they say they're basically shredding your picture. So they would essentially have about an hour and a half to get it together. That's how that would go. Don't let this. I wish they had an envelope about that size. That size is probably. I know the original paper was like 8.5 by 11, but they cut it for me to get the edges off of it. So it's probably something like, or it was 8 by 11.5. So it's probably like 8 by 10. Maybe it's 8 by 10. I could possibly. I know what I could put it in. I have those clasp envelopes. It's not anything special, but it's what I have right now. It's what I have to work with. Clasp envelope. I'm still going back and forth. Yeah, Tucker and Eric. My boy Eric, man. My boy Eric. I gotta tell Eric that he traumatized me when he squeezed me so hard, though, because don't get me wrong, he was very nice. He was very aggressive also. I'm like, why is your arm around me so deep, sir? You're welcome. How's it going? I'm good. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
7:42.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am indeed caught up with The Amazing Race. Now, honestly, I'll be honest about The Amazing Race. Like, in terms of my interest in The Amazing Race, it's enough to keep my attention, right? But it's something where I could miss a week and I'd be okay. Not saying like I won't get back to it. What I'm just saying is it's not something where I'm like at work, let's say, and then I'm like, I've got to get home in time to catch The Amazing Race. I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like it did before, where, sorry. Doesn't feel like it did before when I tried to watch that little season and I turned it off. It has been decently interesting, but I feel like that's mostly just because I know the characters. I know all the, like, most of the characters in there, or the cast. I shouldn't call them the characters, but I know most of the cast. Like, I know who most of the cast is, so that in and of itself makes it kind of interesting. But I heard the jag for that. They've discriminated against black people too. Jesus loves you, King. Alright. I'm just about off this thing, considering whether I'm going to take that nap or not. It's looking like yes, but it's also like, if I take that nap right now, how am I going to be feeling when I get up? And I have to drive out to Brooklyn. Friday, 10:24, 10:25. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if it's. I know it's gonna fit in an envelope because it was like a regular paper size, and then they sliced it up a little bit, so it's not gonna be the exact size as the picture. However, That's the fun. If I had been able to go into my office today, I would have been able to find something that is the same size. And I would have been able to use their printer and just go to Staples for the lamination part. But once again, I would have done all this on Tuesday. But I thought that this thing was on Wednesday. I thought that this was on Thursday. I have watched Pop the Balloon. But I only watched, if you're talking about the Netflix version, I only watched the episodes that, Pop the Balloon episodes that had the challenge and Big Brother people on it, which were kind of funny. Josh left with somebody. Johnny Bananas left with nobody. Oh, because of the show? Interesting. Well, jumping off this thing. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. Thank you.